Being involved with the Manitoba Eco-Network, which used to be Environmental Network, since originally in 1984, when I was involved with a citizens group working on nuclear issues here in Manitoba. So our citizens group joined as a member of the network, which was a very fledgling organization at that time. And then I eventually became a member of the board of the Eco-Network a couple of years later as the organization was kind of evolving. And then later on in 1989 I started to work for the network, and I've been working here ever since, which is kind of a long time. My first national meeting of the RCEN was, I think it was in 1986, and it was in Ottawa, and it was in conjunction with the I think the third biennial conference on the fate of the earth, and it was just an incredible event because there were people working on environment and development and peace, social activists from all over Canada, and I think even some people from other places as well. So you know, it was a really eye-opening event to be part of this little grassroots citizens group here in Manitoba and getting to meet all these like-minded people, but people from all over the world who were all over Canada for sure, and other parts of the world who were working on similar things. Our network, for example, we have like 50-odd groups, and we encourage them to talk to each other about what they're doing, share information with each other, go to each other's events, kind of facilitate working together. So there's a feeling of being part of something much bigger than just maybe your little kitchen table group of 5 people working their buns off to try and get something done or to save something. No, you're part of something much bigger. So I think that's what the network uniquely does, and because of that I think it's a useful organization. Strengthening the capacity of member groups, I think, has to be the #1 priority, because those member groups that are across the country, not just the big national groups that have big names and in some cases the ability to raise money, it's the small citizen groups that I think are really, really important to make citizens feel empowered, that they can have some impact on what's going on environmentally, that they can be a part of decision making, that they can take their place amongst, you know, all the other voices out there in Canada and say, this is the way things ought to be. I think those people need to be empowered, and that means they need to have the capacity to be able to do what they need to do. Most of them are volunteers. So, you know, they're working 9 to 5, they've probably got families, and then they're spending all that extra time trying to protect and enhance an environment that everybody benefits from, whether you're the Prime Minister or the lowest of the low, you know. So building their capacity, I think, is the key thing, and I think a lot of people recognize that at CEN. I think that's what needs to happen.